Hello, everybody. I'm back with my new topic today. I hope you're doing well. So, today I'm going to talk to you about how to answer on stage question. Everybody knows that answering the question on stage, the last round, is very, very stressful. This is making or breaking kind of a time. Either you win or you lose. You've already worked your way through the other rounds from so many to 10 to 5, and now the time has come when you have to answer the final question. And now it depends from various pageant to pageant. Sometimes they may have a common question for all, or maybe they might have different questions for all. Depends where you're appearing from. So when the question is given to you on stage, there are a couple of things you have to keep in mind. The first and foremost thing you have to keep in mind is that you have to listen to the whole question. What happens many a times, girls are so much under stress that they want to get over with it as soon as possible. So the moment the question is just being you know said, they just jump at the answer thinking yes, 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 this is what I know, and that's where they go wrong. For example, they're asking you, what is the biggest problem youth of today's generation is facing, and why? So you just heard the first part, and why you didn't hear. Actually, the question is why. Most of them know what they are facing, they know a couple of things what generation is facing, and why is exactly what they're wanting to know from you. Or maybe they say that, let's say Barbie is now, the company has changed the strategy, and now you will see Barbie in all forms, in all colors, in all forms. They celebrate diversity. So do you think that body shaming and this kind of diversity, what do you think today's youth face about it, is thinking about it, or something like that? So you just listen to the first part and you answer that, and you don't answer the second part. That's where you lose out on marks, because you have to answer your question in a limited time. It's between 30 seconds to 1 minute, again depending from organization to organization. So you have to answer in this small little time, and it's a stressful situation, because when you are standing on that stage, you don't know what's coming, what kind of a question is coming to you, whether you know about it, whether you don't know about it. So it's quite stressful. So at that moment, as I said, your mind is racing with the thing to just get over with it faster. It's fight or flight kind of a thing happening with you. So you just pick up the first half and you answer, and that's where you go wrong. So first thing is listen to the entire question. The second thing is that when you are under stress, a lot of hormones play whack in your body, and your oxygen level goes down, and because it goes down, your brain becomes foggy. So you need oxygen. So best is that just take a quiet, not a very loud one, just take a quiet deep breath before you start answering your question, so that the oxygen gets into your system, and all this very very fast heartbeat and everything is taken care of, and your brain becomes clear. So when you have a clearer brain, you would be able to answer in a better way. Third important thing when a question comes to you is to personalize the question. You can connect your question, or make a story with person, place, or a thing in it. Or maybe you can just answer it as that, in my opinion, or I believe. So personalize the question, so that judges can see how you're connecting this question to your own persona, or how do you as a person looks at that particular problem or a situation or whatever they are asking for. So do not give very general statements, and yes, in case you are using any figures, any statistical figures, be absolutely accurate, because those are the things which can be checked. The rest of the stuff, and also remember that there is no right or there is no wrong answer. It is your opinion. Okay, so don't try to look for the right words, try to make it as perfect as possible, or this should be right and this should be wrong. No, they are just wanting to know your opinion. They know that you're a human being, and you cannot be a world encyclopedia. You may not know everything. So you are human and they treat you like human. It's just that they're wanting to check your presence of mind. So, to prepare for answering these questions, a couple of things you must do. The only thing, or a couple of things, but only thing you can do is practice and do couple of things in it. First and foremost, practice in front of the mirror so you can check on your posture and your body language. You know that you don't look very scared. You will know that you don't look very stressed out. So, with a smile on your face and with a very right body language, practice in front of the mirror. Practice both ways, with a mic and without a mic. Sometimes the anchor would be holding the mic, you just have to answer the question, and sometimes the mic is in your hand and you have to hold it and answer the question. So practice both ways. Also practice taking out a chit from a bowl gracefully and reading out a name, because everything requires grace and presence of mind and the right body language. All these things people are watching. And don't forget, when you're answering your question, you are making a great eye contact with your judges as well as with the audience. And don't forget that 1,000-watt smile on your face. I hope this helps. I'll see you again with some new topic very, very soon. Till then, take care.